Why, hello there. It is, I believe, 8:30 in the morning. I don't have, oh, actually, that's a lie. Let me go get my phone. It is 8:30 in the morning, people. And, isn't she just astonishing? That's better, isn't it? I can see. As you guys saw from the title, today I will be going to Oui Oui Makeup. Oui Oui, s'il vous plaît, pigeon avion, and I will be getting Chang Won-young's makeup. Yes. And they actually told me to do a bit of skincare beforehand, and I think it's because on to my way there, they don't want me to dry out my skin. So I'm actually gonna do a really simple but thorough job of hydrating my skin. I will be using the new Rovectin Lotus Water Calming Sheet Mask. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh, guys, this sheet mask is phenomenal. It is honestly one of the best sheet masks I've ever used, hands down, for sure. First of all, the material is awesome. This is a water gel sheet mask, and y'all know I have contact dermatitis, so I can't do with harsh ones. This one is hella jelly-like. It doesn't irritate my skin at all. And, should I say, oh, actually, let me just put this on and I'll talk to you guys. Oh, that is cold, mama. And this has 52% of Jeju Island Lotus extract instead of purified water as the first ingredient on the list. And you guys have no idea what a big deal that is to have a skincare start off with an ingredient extract instead of purified water from a brand's point of view, because obviously it's going to cost more in terms of production if you have an extract ingredient as opposed to just purified water. And from a brand's point of view, you know, they have to do everything they can to maximize profit. And so most just go with purified water. And so I really appreciate that about them. Oh my gosh, right? Like, can you guys see how thin that is? You guys can't even see the sheet mask, right? It is, it's crazy. And the essence is like perfect for a busy morning. I swear. I'm gonna go dry my hair with this on afterwards, but like, so it is pretty on the light side. It's like a gel serum-y type, but it's pretty light. So I thought it was the perfect thing to use in this busy morning, because girl, I'm not a morning person, let me tell you that much. And this has Rovectin's patented ingredient Aquoxyl, which is going to lock in all the moisture, and also glutathione, and oh, H. cordata. We love H. cordata. Of course, Rovectin is vegan, cruelty-free, but girl, the sheet mask was so impressive. Seriously, I remember like they sent one over to test out, and once I did, I contacted the brand manager. I was like, girl, this is great. This is the bomb. I can't wait for it to come out. Oh yes. Oh, that sheet mask did its job perfectly while I was drying my hair. I feel like my skin soaked everything in. Yes. It is so dry today, girl. Why is it so dry? Alright, I think I'm ready to become an idol. Let's go, guys.
First, as they prepped the base, the artist wiped my skin with cotton pad doused in toner, and she did this for about a good couple of minutes, and then used the Etude Collagen Emulsion. Once again, makeup artists rarely use creams, and this is to enhance longevity and the adherence of the actual foundation, because certain serums and creams can peel under the makeup. One really great tip is that she uses smaller circular motions to set that in. When I asked her why she did that, she said that it was to really make sure that the product settled well between the fine lines and the nooks and crannies. And that was it for skincare. Very simple. Before going on with the base makeup, I noticed that she didn't put sunscreen on me, so I asked her to, because girl, you know I need my SPF. P.S. Most makeup artists will not put on SPF because it interferes once again with the adherence of the makeup. Moving on, for ideal makeup, bright complexion is preferred. So first, to color correct my redness, she used a green base and layered foundation on top. Second pro tip, notice how she uses a hydro makeup sponge and constantly buffs everything in. I asked her whether we could just use a regular puff instead, because that's what I use. And she said that works fine, but hydro sponges will help the skin retain the moisture better. Then she continues to buff everything, and she takes a very long time to do this. This is an important step because it will definitely help with the longevity drastically. I was very curious as to how she was going to cover up this mother of an acne on my chin. And as you guys can see, she uses a cream type concealer to do this. Now, this is something that I've seen a lot of makeup artists do. They usually pinpoint conceal using a brush, going in with very, very thin layers at a time. Next up, the color point makeup. First, the makeup artist takes an achingly long time to draw in the perfect symmetrical brows, which I'm very, very grateful for because I have very asymmetric brows. And then she moves on using a bright coral peachy eye palette to brighten up the eyes and uses a darker brown shade to slowly build depth. She does this very delicately, taking her time. And then she uses a pot type liquid cream liner to first fill up my waterline and then draw in a very elongated eye line, which I love, BS. And then moving on to the lashes. Now, this should be a segment of its own because girl, the amount of delicacy, time, and effort dedicated to this step is unbelievable. And I think this is what makes the idol makeup so different from the other types of makeups you can get. So first, she cuts up the lashes and sticks them on using a tweezer and then carefully arranges them once again so that each individual eyelash stands out. And she also applies on mascara repeatedly to glue everything in place. And then she takes a wooden stick and heats it up with fire, and this is going to act like a curling iron only for your lashes and make sure everything stays in place once again. And this whole arduous process really does help your lashes stand out like bam. Next, 애교살. Now, this is also something very particular to the K culture. I think we're like the only culture to emphasize it, and there are even medical procedures to get more 애교살. Basically, 애교살 is this very thin piece of fat under the eyes, and emphasizing it will basically make your eye features look bigger. I don't have much to begin with, so she just created them. Genius. So she starts out by applying subtle shimmer shades and then draws in a shadow with a taupe color to give the impression that I have fat, juicy 애교살, which, like I said, I don't. And then she pops on some heavy glitter because it's idol makeup, of course. And this glitter is also going to help stand out those 애교살 even more. And then she finishes off by applying individual false lashes onto my lower lash line and coats them with mascara. For the blush and lips, first to give me that youthful idol girl group look, she uses a very light and peachy blush and applies it pretty generously all over the cheeks. And on top, she goes in with the salmon color, blending everything out. And then for the lips, she uses a glazed gloss red tint to match my top. And makeup's all done. And then I got my hair done by Jang Won-young's actual hairstylist. This was pretty cool. Her hands touched Jang Won-young's hair. That's pretty cool. We first had a discussion at first because it was actually hard to do a typical K-pop idol hairstyle on my hair just because I had an extremely layered cut. So the hairstylist suggested we do an S-type curl with lots of volume because K-pop idol hair minus volume equals 0. And of course, the battery ran out. But I did manage to get some pro tips from this wonderful hair artist. And basically, these are some techniques that she uses to add volume to my very, very flat hair. First, she uses direct flat iron. I wasn't able to get a footage of this, but basically this type of iron will make dents in your hair and it will create more volume at your roots. And then do you guys see the black bottle that she sprays before? That is the anti-sebum powder, and that is to make sure that the volume stays waterproof and sebum proof. And then she back combs my hair, as you guys can see, only the parts that are unseen from the outside, and this will also help create extra volume at the roots. And lastly, she fixates everything with a very powerful spray. And voila! That is how you get this voluminous, beautiful hair.
Wow, guys, the lashes are crazy. If you see the lashes in real life, they're so intense.
Alright guys, that was it for my K-pop idol makeup transformation. If you guys enjoyed this video and the extra pro tips, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And also let me know if you guys want to see another video like this because I personally enjoyed filming this. That's it for today. I'll see you guys in my next. Ciao!